This is Taryn Hawk, and I'm presenting my data protocol for AEP 858 Module 17. I created a data analysis protocol based on doing data right, and this has three main pieces to it. There's the assemble portion at the beginning, investigate in the middle, and take action at the end. And at the beginning, you're going to develop or assemble the structures and teams for collaborative work, and you're going to assemble or collect your different types of data. In the middle, when you investigate, you're going to analyze or summarize the data, identify gaps in student achievement, and then dig deeper to determine the root causes. And in the take action portion, that's where you're going to develop the action plan and act on it, assess it, and adjust as needed. For assemble teams and structures, you need to assemble a leadership team that should be collaborative, have effective communication and expectations. And the structures should include a process for improvement such as Bernhardt's and should have protected time built in for working with data. The data piece for assemble includes collecting your types of data, including demographic, perception, student achievement, and school processes, and ideas for when and what to use. Formative assessment are going to be those classroom assessments, those minute by minute that are integrated all throughout instruction. Interim assessments are going to help you direct towards your instructional practices, be evaluative, and be predictive. And summative assessments are for accountability and overall performance. In investigate, analyze, and summarize, you want to identify patterns, create charts, tables, and graphs, and use that information to create an infographic that tells a story. This way the information can be easily shared with others. Once that information has been analyzed and summarized, it's time to identify gaps. So you're looking for which students are not progressing, what do the students know versus what do they not know, and how were they taught. Then you want to dig even deeper because you want to find out what is contributing to those gaps. What are the causes so that you can truly eliminate the gaps. And now you want to take action. This includes making an action plan. The action plan will have research-based strategies, activities, and possibly even professional development opportunities that are going to be best suited to eliminate the gaps. It will also address how these strategies will be measured for effectiveness. For act, you want to carry out the plan of action. For assess, you will assess both your level of commitment to using the strategies and the effectiveness of the strategies in relation to student learning. And finally, you want to adjust, because if students are not learning, you want to be proactive along the way. This is my data protocol graphic organizers for teachers to use while they are in data team meetings, and they get the opportunity to write down their thoughts about celebrations and challenges that they can see presented in the data, make inferences about what they see with the data, talk about what adjustments need to be made and how they're going to do that with strategies. And finally, in the middle, it has a place for additional needs or data that may be necessary to move forward. My reflection includes the fact that I do think my teachers in my district would appreciate this type of a protocol for data analysis. The reasons are because it gives them a purpose for looking at data, which is to improve student achievement. They get to work together to solve problems, and they don't have to do it all on their own. The protocol also leads to them having protected time where they can look at the data to solve problems, which leads to meaningful solutions, that leads to action, which ultimately leads to school improvement. Our school is in our third year of the KISA program, and we are a Gemini 1 redesign set to launch in the following school year. And the KISA growth process is very similar to the school improvement processes that Bernhardt has, because you have to identify needs, determine goals, develop plans, implement plans, and analyze results. So this data protocol really supports the KISA process. And then for the Gemini redesign, we are doing PBL, co-teaching, looping, and summit learning. So using a protocol such as this would help us to analyze whether or not these initiatives are having a positive impact on student learning or not. Thank you.